Tell us what happened here in Freeport.
Well, you know, this is a business that makes a lot of profits. Sensata Technology has set a record last year for profitability, so it's not like they're moving these jobs because it's either move it or it goes bankrupt. It's just they don't make enough, and the Chinese government's providing them with a plant, and they can save on labor, and a dollar seems to be more important to them than any sense of community responsibility towards the areas where they are.
Mayor George Gallrup, talk about what this means for Freeport. Tell us about this town that we're in.
It's a sunny day here in Freeport, but not for everybody. You got friends like Tom and Mark here who are losing their jobs. Governor Romney talks about 47%. These people are being forced into that group because they're losing the opportunity to work. The Sensata workers are very intelligent, hardworking workers that can compete globally. And when you take 170 jobs out of a community, it's going to have a negative effect. Now, recently we've had other companies come and expand in Freeport, which has been a great thing for our community. But you can't take one step forward and two steps back in the employment field.
Now, talk about this encampment. What I meant at the beginning is you've been fending off calls for Bainport to be shut down. We're on a festival grounds here?
Yes, Stevenson County Fairgrounds.
It's the fairgrounds.
I went to their board and asked them if the Sensata workers could be here, and they said absolutely. They were fully supportive of our brothers and sisters here in our community and what they're going through. So it's a good camp to draw attention, but some people are now saying, well, enough is enough. And I'm so happy that democracy is here to continue this fight for the Sensata workers. They think they're going to go away, but they're not going to go away.
Tom, this plant was owned by Honeywell, who sold it to Sensata, and Sensata was bought by Bain Capital.
Right. The building is still actually owned by Honeywell. They're leasing the area to Sensata. There are approximately maybe 15 to 20 Honeywell employees still in the building, and once the Sensata employees are moved, eventually the other Honeywell employees will be moved out of the building to other Honeywell facilities, and the only sign of life you'll see over there will be the grass poking through the concrete.
Was there any thought of workers taking over this plant?
I don't know that's a feasible option. You know,
the machinery is being sent as we speak.
The machinery is being sent as we speak. For me personally, after being there so long, it's kind of disturbing because the only sign where this equipment is the discoloration of the floor where it sat. And as you walk by and you picture those pieces of equipment that were there, you see the faces of the people you used to work with. And that's really sad, and it's disturbing because those people are, who knows what their future holds for them. And a good paying middle class manufacturing job probably isn't in their future. So,
Mark Schreck, how old are your daughters?
They are 11, 7, and my youngest turns 5 today.
Happy birthday to her.
Thank you.
So you're a single dad?
Yes.
When is your last day?
My last day, I'm not sure yet. They haven't told us, but I do have a meeting today at 3:15 and I'm not sure what it's for actually, but I'm guessing that could be when they tell me that my last day is. So,
are you afraid for what will happen next?
I'm very afraid because it's very difficult to help support 3 children with no job in today's world.
Mayor Gallrup, what is the company Sensata telling you, and do you feel they have an obligation to this town of Freeport?
Well, they came in and purchased a line from Honeywell, signed a 3-year contract. We should have been a little wary of that because there's no additional options for rental. And a few days later, we heard on the street that they're going to send the jobs to China. So they really gave us no indication, no warning of what they're going to do.